It's Brent here, and in this video we are going to cover some habits that will help us stay motivated when we're working from home so we can successfully accomplish everything we set out to do during the day. As digital entrepreneurs, we just naturally work from home a lot, and that can get lonely after a while, and loneliness isn't very motivating. So what do? Well, we'll either turn on the radio to listen to talk radio or turn on our favorite music to keep us company. The trouble here is that what's being said or the topic being covered on talk radio or song lyrics can be distracting. So the routine that I've gotten into is I've taken earplugs and I pop them in my ear and then turn the radio down just enough so I can hear the voices or the lyrics, but I can't quite make out what they're saying. This way, they're muffled and they're keeping me company without becoming a distraction. I also find that earplugs have this crazy ability to block out distracting thoughts, worrisome thoughts, or even demotivating thoughts. When I have those, I pop them in, everything goes quiet, I can hear my breathing, and that seems to put those thoughts to the side, and then I'm able to stay on task. You know, maybe something worth checking out for yourself if you don't use them already, and see if they work for you. It's super motivating to have a task on your list and then check it off as completed. The trouble we often have when we're working from home, though, is staying on task, keeping our focus. So the experts say we should use a timer to help us accomplish this. But what happens when the timer goes off and you haven't completed the task that you wanted to complete? That's not motivating. So I do use the timer on my phone, but I use it in that kind of drill sergeant capacity only when I'm working on email or small administrative tasks. One way to think of these smaller tasks is like a 30-minute oil change for your car. Important, but you don't want it to take all day, right? So that's where using the timer as a drill sergeant can be really effective. It keeps you motivated to get those small tasks done so you can get on with dealing with the more important work that's going to move your business forward. There are enough studies out there to show us that small rewards are in fact motivating. I mean, a monkey will basically do anything for you for a piece of mango, and a dolphin will jump through a hoop for some herring. But you're not a monkey or a dolphin, and you may not like mango or herring. The thing is, you have to choose your reward wisely in order for it to be motivating. Too many sugary snacks, well, that's not going to work. How do I know that? Been there. So what if you chose an activity you enjoyed as a reward rather than food? During the week, my reward is to simply get out of my desk chair after 50 minutes of focused work. So what I'll do is I'll juggle a soccer ball, step outside, or do 10 of these, which I find extremely satisfying. This work reward mix really motivating throughout the day because I get 50 minutes of work done to push my business forward, which is great. And then I know that there's going to be, 5 or 10 minutes where I get to step away from the desk, get out of the chair, and let those ideas simmer in my mind. And what I often find is when I get back to my desk, I come back with better ideas than what I started with. That's really motivating as well. You'll notice that these remedies are not only just to motivate, but they also help us deal with distractions when working from home. So what I've done is in the show notes below, I put together a complimentary remedy guide sheet with 5 more ways to deal with distractions when working from home, with the goal that maybe one will stick with you, become a habit, and get you a step closer to unlocking the true potential of your digital-based business. If you're new here, I invite you to subscribe. I'm here every Sunday with a new remedy and remedy guide sheet to help you build habits and unlock the true potential of your digital-based business. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.